I slept with my mother's corpse after killing her for money ritual, an 18-year-old boy confesses. Seeing that nowadays, kids have refused to be kids, they start acting in ways that can't be easily understood even if you try hard. Sometimes parents wonder where they went wrong. Were they too harsh in the child? Were they too free? Were they always locking up their children and pressuring them or not? What exactly is the real problems of youth today? The unknown cause of this problem, which we can't identify, has caused several other problems in the society today, one of which has led this man to commit the murder of the person who bought him. We can start asking whose fault it is but may never come to a conclusion, but we will all definitely agree, it was a very evil act he did there. Samuel Akpobum, who is an 18-year-old from Delta State and the person who finally closed his mother's womb, also decided to end her life. Yet he claimed that his mother didn't offend him. If it was in the past, no such thing would have happened. Even for fear of the dead coming back to take their life, they would have abstained. But in this murder era, they believe in nothing of the sort, and it has made them bolder. Our God is a forgiving God, they say. When children reach that age border between being a teenager and being a youth or adult, the pressure increases tenfold. It is then that parents start overdrive home the point that it is high time they started looking out for themselves and for their younger ones. It is also at this stage that they start seeing their mates having it easy while they are struggling. It is at this stage that the love of some people's parents works stronger, because now they see every single struggle their parents has made over them and they yearn to make it better. The way peer pressure strikes at this time can be compared to none other, hearing the stories of popular musicians or celebrities who at just age 22 to 25 have gotten every financial problem in their life settled. They feel those ones don't have two heads, and if they can play their cards right, they will also make it big. And it is then they start looking for every means possible to get rich. The advent of Yahoo started through this pressure. To earn quick money and start using to take care of problems and family, most of these people have mothers in mind, but Samuel, perhaps is just pure evil, or he feels his mother's death would be a great solution to the problem he had. Now, I must say this, no matter the external influence, no matter the level of pressure coming from external forces, parents should be certainly sure that their kids can't make certain decisions because they trained them right. This is the nearest conclusion we can come to the cause of 18-year-old Samuel Akpobum's derailment from life itself. This quick money scheme, as he also said so himself. Now in Nigeria, we should note that there is a difference between Yahoo and Yahoo Plus. A good amount of us know what Yahoo is, but Yahoo Plus is adding something native to the equation. Things like bathing with a certain soap before you go meet a client, or things like licking certain objects or other things before speaking to clients, and other strange things of the sort. Others, however, is direct money ritual. They don't have clients or who to get the money from. They just want the money to keep appearing from the spirit world, and they want to spend it without fear. The extreme love of money is the root of all evils, the Bible said correctly. It is this that has driven Samuel to go to an herbalist home and ask for ways to get rich. He was told what to do but couldn't even ask for details. Having been told to go kill his mother and sleep with her corpse before the money comes, he went home and proceeded to do just that. If there is a great relationship between parents and kids, and the parent tries everything possible to train their child right, and also in the fear of the Lord, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can shake that root, and no problem can convince them to make such decision. However, nobody, and definitely no child, is above mistake, yet it should be known that this kind of mistake would never be recorded for certain kids because of what their parents had done to mold them into what they are. As cruel as this may sound, we should note that no matter what, our grave past would come to haunt us if God is not in the equation. These are things parents should bear in mind, bringing up their kids so as not to end up being killed by them. Now, Samuel went home, strangled his mother in her sleep, then slept with her corpse. Perhaps it was then his retarded brain came alive and he was left with many questions. The herbalist didn't tell him what to do with the corpse or how many times or days he was to sleep with the corpse, and in this confused state, he moved his mother's corpse to his room. Perhaps no one raised the alarm of the missing woman for the 2 days she was missing, because it was the norms for her to leave without saying anything. Even her mother, Samuel's grandmother, wasn't recorded to have said anything until she saw the corpse. According to Samuel, he didn't realize that his grandmom would be outside when he wanted to step out of his room, and so he was careless in opening the door, and his grandmother saw her daughter's corpse and screamed. It was then neighbors came and saw what happened, then got him arrested. Being the last born, he was supposed to have been closest to his mother, given and received the most